first down. McCarron. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Well, a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
From the gun, it's McCarron. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On third and long, it's McCarron. On the left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. On first down, Scott. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now it's McCarron off play action. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 22.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On second down, Scott. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's third and long.
Detroit! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Working from the gun here, McCarron. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Incomplete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They're going for it. It's McCarron.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown. Martavis Bryant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the rookie from NC State, this is Nyheim Hines. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Raiders have got him. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Over. Now let's go. 3-19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Hilton. Going for Hilton.
Damn, he could throw that bitch.
Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. On 2nd down now, Scott spinning away.
Oh, blocking him back like a motherfucker.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll go play action with McCarron. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Shotgun snap for McCarron. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere.
Vic, I forgot what you said you did.
On 4th and 7.
Gone!
A.J. McCarron looking to throw. He finds Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They'll run on 1st down. Scott. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On the carry, this is Scott. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run. That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
And y'all get shit for
That's
like
their
$2
second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
They might think about going for it here, but it's still just the 2nd quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
I never heard no brick, nigga.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
3 years old.
Credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Magoo looking to throw it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. They run with Hines.
Hey,
and
I'm trying to bet on TA and Tato game.
42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage.
See how much
The
I put up on
leverage
you,
by
boy?
the offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose.
Sometimes he plays like shit.
I'm dead.
Got home thinking he was going to play like ass and blew his ass out. I got blown out too, so I can't even talk right now. Bro. Let me go make you.
I'm fucking dead. What playbook was you using?
A yard, and it brings up third. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. Room here to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here's Hines. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
No.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Watch him now, Barney.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Magoo. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 2nd down, here's McCarron. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Damn, he got cooked over there.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
So what? He cooked
That's
my ass
fielded
on
in
that
the end
side.
zone. And this
Yeah,
return
playing.
that's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
He advanced it.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
Nah,
Also
I'm
showed
good.
confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over.
Give me them.
Inside the 25.
Boy,
A
that
big
play is
there
money.
for Andy. 55 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it
Yeah,
right
this is
there.
definitely
Pretty good arm, too.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
This is Hines. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going,
Wait
and
it
really
off,
the
motherfucker.
offensive line not helping him much.
Here we go now! Green 39! Green 39!
Throwing here, Magoo.
Good
And that is
pass, baby.
caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ryan Grant as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental
Right,
acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception
They
early,
advanced this
you're
shit
taken
anyway.
right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Right.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17.
I'm about to end it.